everyone, it's Tammy, and this week we're going to concentrate on the stamp set Picture Perfect. I really love this stamp set. I like the 2 Stampin', or in this case it's 3 Stampin' stamp sets, and I just think it's beautiful. And I'm going to see what we can do with it. I'm going to do the hardest of the 3 cards that I have picked out today, just so I can play with it and, I don't know, kind of get a feel for it, because it's going to use both. Well, it's going to use the flower, the leaf, and the bird. So, and the sentiments are very nice. It says, "Our hearts decide who is family. You are made of wonderful. Just a note. Dream without fear. Love without limits. Hope like crazy. And you are the nicest." So those are very nice. And this is the photopolymer stamps that are, just clear based, and they're fairly easy to use, I think. So I'm going to use I'm getting those out. I'm using my Stampin' Scrub and my 3x3, and I'm going to use my Stampin' Mist. And I'm going to just spray the wet side of my Stampin' pad. Get that good and wet so it will be able to clean my stamps. I have a wet side and a dry side, and I just scrub and put them away. It's very nice. So I'm going to leave that to the side, and I'm going to first, I guess, show you what colors I picked out. I picked out a piece of Wisteria Wonder that I've cut to an A2 size card. So this is going to make a 4 1/4 by 5.5 inch card. I picked out a piece of Tip Top Taupe to put over the top of that, just because I like those colors together. I love Tip Top Taupe. And then I'm going to put a piece of Whisper White with my images on top of that. So I do need a piece of scrap paper, and I think I have one. Yes, I do. It's a little well loved, but we're going to use it a little bit more. I'll find a section that's cleanish. Actually, that is pretty clean. And we're going to use this section just to stamp off and such. So let's go ahead and get started. Move that over there so it'll be out of the way. I'm going to start with my flowers, I think. And it tells you to stamp 1, 2, and then, oh, there's the 3. So it has like little numbers on them, and it has little points of a little piece of the stamp is sticking out, so that you know that if you line that up with each one, you're going to get it stamped exactly where it's supposed to be stamped. So that's kind of nice. And you want to start with the lightest color. So in this case, I'm going to make my flowers the lightest color. So I'm just going to put my colors in order. I have Wisteria Wonder, Perfect Plum, and Elegant Eggplant. I'm going to go ahead and open all 3 of them, which can be dangerous, so be careful, because you can get confused. I know it doesn't sound like you can, or it sounds like, yeah, whatever, but trust me, it's not hard to get confused sometimes. So I'm putting this over here, probably in the corner, something like this. So I'm going to start with my lightest color, and I'm going to stamp this actually as many times as I want it to be on the corner of the card up here. Ooh, and that didn't stamp very well. Sometimes with these silly photopolymer stamps, they don't stamp the best, and we have a little pad that you can purchase, and I actually have it, but I don't have it handy. So a mouse pad also does the trick. So if you just put a mouse pad underneath your area, and it's good to stamp first before you glue down, because every piece of paper has 2 sides, so I can put it on this side and no one will know the difference. I just have to know that I'm putting my arrow in this corner. Well, let's see, if I do it this way, if it's straight here, my arrow is over here. I don't know. See, I'm really bad at this because I just kind of stamp, and that's where I get worried that I'm not going to teach you very well, because I kind of just do my own little thing. And I'm going to turn this just a little bit and go this way. And I'm actually looking at a card that I found on Pinterest. And it's Create with Christy. And she kind of did this card, and it was really cute. Her colors were different than mine, and but I'm basically casing her card. So thank you, Christy. You know how Pinterest sometimes sucks you down the rabbit hole and you don't really ever know who really created something. But I think that this time I'm right. And I will post her link down below. If I forget, please let me know, because I often will post these, like schedule them for a later date, and then I forget to do some of the things that I said I was going to do. And I really apologize for that, because that is not my intention at all. Okay, so I had this over here, didn't I? Something like that. And then with these, you can almost tell where they go, so I'm just happy with that. I'm just going to go with that. And in my opinion, if you're a little bit off on these, I think it adds a little bit of character. I don't think it's a big deal. Maybe not for all of them, but so far what I have done, I am fine with being a little bit off. So voila. Isn't that cool? I mean, it really does make things way more dimensional. I guess it's kind of like coloring with Copics, since you color with so many different colors and layer them and blend them. I guess this is kind of the same concept. And then the darkest color is going to go on last. And for me, that's Elegant Eggplant. And let's see. Very pretty. Very pretty. That is really cool. Now, I am going to add the leaves, I think, before I do the bird. Just because the bird is going to be like up against one of the flowers, so I kind of want to have the flowers completely done. At least that's my thinking right now. Ugh. I'm going to put these back. I love these purple colors. All of them. They're all so pretty. So I have Pear Pizzazz, Old Olive, and Garden Green. And I think this is lightest to darkest. And I believe the leaves only have, oh no, they have 3 Stampin'. I lied, they have 3. So I will do the same thing with them. Start with the lightest. And just kind of put them wherever you feel like you want a leaf to be. I just stuck my finger in the other ink. I think that's cute. And then I will do number 2 of my leaf in the medium color, the second darkest or the second lightest, however you want to look at it. And that happens to be this one. I'm not going to close these because I'm going to actually use these same colors on the bird. body. And then one more. And this will be in the garden green. This is the darkest one. I'm not sure if I'm holding this one right. I think it goes that way. And because of that, I'm going to turn it around because there, that will make it easier for me. Do. That's really cool. I just think that looks awesome. Really pops them out and makes them... Hello! Alright, so now I'm going to stamp the number 1 stamp of our bird. Now this is the one that scares me, if you want to know the truth. I'm tempted to do him on a different piece of paper and cut him out, but I'm going for it. Okay, so here we go. I guess worst case, I can do that if I need to. Oh, I don't have much room on here, so I'm going to go all the way to the end. Or to the edge. So far, so good. And then I'll take number 2. Oh, it says number 2 is this. So I guess I'll put this down as number 2. And this is going to go in the rose red. It's his little throat thing. So let's see, how does this go? Okay, it goes like that. Not exactly where I wanted it, but I think it will do. Now I am closing this one up. Now number 3 is this one. So that will be in this green, which is the Old Olive, I believe. Pear Pizzazz, Old Olive, and Garden Green. Okay, so then now I'm going to line him up. Sorry if my head is in the way. And there's that one. Not too shabby, not too shabby. And then one more. And this one is number 4. Going to be done in Garden Green. And this is just a big accent one, but it also has his beak. Oh, totally off. Oh, kill me, kill me, kill me. wondering if I can save it. I'm going to go back in. I don't know, guys. I really don't know. And I wonder if maybe if I used my Misty, if it would be better, but it's so hard to get these exactly where they're supposed to be. I don't really know if that would help or not. Okay, I'm going in with number 2, and I'm going to lower it down a little bit. And maybe if I started backwards, it would help. Maybe I should do the darkest color first, because then you can see it a little bit better through the block. I think it's an improvement. I think I might need to, let me see, if I take my garden green pen, let's see what I can do if I can save this card. This is crafting in real life. There we go, that looks better. And then this one is Old Olive, yes. Then maybe if I took this, I don't know about you guys, but I think I'm saving it. I'm going to take that garden green again. I'm going to help accentuate that. And then I'm also going to take the rose red. Need to find which one the rose red is. This one doesn't look like it. No. Well, where are you, rose red? Are you down here? Is this it? Rose red, yeah, wow, it looks way more pink on here. And let's color in his little, this thing a little bit more. There we go. I think it's good. I'm calling it done. I'm not going to put anything else on it. But yay, I think we saved it, folks. So there you go, crafting in real life. All right, so now, oh, let's move this. Let's take the ATG or your snail tape and put the tip-top taupe on to the card base. And then we'll take the card front. And do we want to put a sentiment on there? There's so many nice ones. We probably should. Or a ribbon. Oh man, I think I have some pretty Wisteria Wonder ribbon. I didn't put it down all the way. I about did, but I didn't. I saved it. So I'm going to take 2 pieces of just regular old Scotch tape. And wrap this around. Oops, it's not very straight. Let me get it straight. Oh goodness, I get it straight and then I move it. Okay, that looks pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. I need some more ATG down here. And then I'm going to cut this at an angle. I'm just going to tie it in a knot. Then I will clip these edges. And there we go. And then maybe I will take one of the sentiments and put it on the inside. So let's see, because I don't usually do that. I don't know why. I just don't finish the cards until I give them, or sometimes I just write on the inside and don't put any sentiment. But I like the sentiments in this one, so I want to use one. I like the "You Are Made of Wonderful." And I think I'm going to do the Wisteria Wonder on Wisteria Wonder. I like the way that looks sometimes. Color on color. It's crooked, which is perfect. Not really, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles most of the time when I'm putting a sentiment in. But by the time I write around it, it's not too awfully noticeable. Oh, yes, it is, but I'm telling myself it's not, so shush. All right, so here is card number 1. I actually really like how it turned out. It's very cute. And thank you to Christy. And yeah, that's very crooked. You are made of wonderful. Oh, well, it's very cool. I clearly am not made of wonderful, otherwise I would have gotten that straight. But it is cool nonetheless. All right, so thanks for watching, and stay tuned to see what I do for the other 2 cards. Bye!